in Pyrite Silver with a beautiful spec that is actually a lot more affordable than you think with no additional options. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. And this one is the most affordable one you're gonna see because we don't have any additional options. There are like two that don't really count. I'll explain in the sticker breakdown, but this is it. This is where it comes out of the factory, just completely decked out with the refreshed looks inside and out in this beautiful Pyrite Silver. So no further ado, let's check this out here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida. We know times are hard and they don't necessarily have to be when it comes to this economy. So Volkswagen Brandon and I have teamed up to help you guys out on your next Volkswagen vehicle. If you guys come here to Volkswagen Brandon, say Ron's Rides, Ron's Rebates, let them know the coupon code that you support the channel. You guys have seen the videos and they will give you $500 off your next new Volkswagen. Just by letting them know Ron's Rides, Ron's Rebates, they know you guys have watched the channel and supported us, and we will support you guys, give back, and help out where we can with $500 off of your next Volkswagen Brandon vehicle. So with no further ado, now let's check this thing out. So what's new when it comes to the 2025 Tiguan? Well, nearly everything, as this is the third generation. So that means we get a fresh platform, a more powerful version of their turbo 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, and we get the updated exterior looks, the upgraded interior tech, and we get new styling finishes in avocado green pearl, ascot gray, and Monterey Blue Pearl. Now we need to talk about the beating heart and what's underneath the hood of the new Tiguan. And I did say that we get a more powerful version of the turbocharged and intercooled DOHC 16-valve 2-liter inline-4 engine. Now this is a front-wheel drive setup, and this front-wheel drive has an 8-speed automatic setup when it comes to the Tiguan. Now instead of 184 horsepower like the touts for 2025, we got an extra 17 horses in the new Tiguan. That means 201 horsepower, and we also have 207 pound-feet of torque. Now, with that said, when it comes to performance figures, that's going to rocket us from 0 to 60 in around 8.7 seconds. The quarter mile time is going to be around 16.2 seconds, and top speed is at 114 miles per hour. Now, when we mention dimensions on the new Tiguan, we're looking at a wheelbase of 109.9 inches. We have a length at 184.4 inches. We have a width at 73 inches. We have a height between 66.1 and 66.5 inches with a total curb weight between 3,600 and 3,800 pounds. Now, keep in mind, everything you pretty much see here on this Tiguan, out of the box, fresh, standard from the factory, no options added, as you guys see it. And this beautiful Pyrite Silver paint, well, keep in mind, this is also free of charge. So you guys will see that metallic flake because the Florida sun is doing its thing, and it's showing off our refreshed exterior. Now, the refreshed exterior is going to mimic what you see on the ID4s, on the new GTI Golfs, on the new Tauses. It's all a nice design language mixed with some VW buzz up front as well. So you guys will see it's very flowy, all right, very sleek, and very symmetric when it comes to the overall lines and design language. VW logo, front and center, of course, looking very premium. And then we have our inserts in between the hood and the front top half of the bumper that goes right into the nice LED lights, refreshed. We do have the switchback turn signals, high beams, low beams, everything here when it comes to this IQ lighting, we will have illuminated shortly so you guys can see it all. Now you come down the side and we do have our side blade. It's a functional feed through, good for aerodynamics. We also have our new grille pattern up front with the functional feed through at the top here for cooling. You guys will also see going down. We also have our plastic cladding on the side, helping protect the paint with our aluminum trim on the top of the front lip. And then the bottom lip, well, that's going to be plastic cladding with our integrated sensors and our functional feed through when it comes to cooling. So when you put it all together, check it out. What do you guys think about the nice flowy lines? Now, again, we have the nice flowy lines when it comes to the side profile of the Tiguan with the nice hunches when it comes to the rear profile. But keep in mind, we have new wheels, 19 inches, bicolor finish, VW logo up front, and then we have Pirelli Verde all-season tires, all right? Scorpion Verde all-seasons. Nice rubber to go with this Tiguan. Now you guys will also see the plastic cladding carrying over around the wheel well, down the side skirt with the aluminum trim that helps match up the front of the bumper. And then you guys will see Pyrite Silver on the door cards, or not door cards, on the door mirrors and the handles there as well, with the rubber trim around the window motors here. But at the top, you have the chrome finish. You have the gloss black B-pillar, and then you have the aluminum roof rails here. all right, with the black shark fin antenna, the Pyrite Silver spoiler, and the gloss black side blade. Putting it all together with that light bar that comes around to the side profile, some nice lines on the new Tiguan. Now, when you look at the rear profile of the new Tiguan, looking really nice with, again, the flowy lines, but the light bar, the IQ lighting makes it. I mean, check it out how it wraps around. All right. Then you have right here, your reverse lights here and the reflectors and everything going inside of there, looking really cool. Going all the way across with the black uppers, right into the VW logo with the Tiguan script. And then going to the next side, again, it's just very nice and smooth when it comes to one side to the next. And then you guys will see SE right there as well with our nice vertical blades when it comes to our reflectors. All right, our nice plastic cladding here with the integrated sensors, and then that aluminum trim that ties in the side profile and the front fascia with more black plastic cladding, again helping protect the paint, giving it that rugged off-road feel. What do you guys think when it comes to the overall look and feel of the new Tiguan? Now, when it comes to rear cargo, we're looking at 27 cubic feet of space to start, but we have a 40-60 split that, when folded down, will give us 59 cubic feet of space inside of the rear of this Tiguan. That is insane. We do have our triggers here to fold down our seats. We do have extra storage pocket right here with the 12-volt lighter right here, all right, or the plug-in, however you want to use that. You guys also see our first aid kit. You guys will also see our front plate kit, everything like that, extra accessories. We do have right here, more room. And then you guys will also see, we do have our monster mats. We do have more room under here. And then lift up, spare tire, tools to get us back on the road as quickly and as safely as possible in the new Tiguan with a one-touch close on the left-hand side. What do you guys think when it comes to practicality of this model? Now, when it comes to fuel economy for the new Tiguan, we're looking at 28, 25, 32. 28 combined city and highway, 25 for the city, 32 for the highway, and normal fuel goes inside of the new Tiguan. We have the switchback turn signals between bright white and amber in the new redesigned headlamps with the high beams and low beams there, looking absolutely gorgeous. And then we do have the mirror cap with the turn indicator there. Come to the rear and you guys will see the new turn indicator in the tail lamp bar. It goes all the way to the VW logo, looking lavish. What do you guys think when it comes to illumination? So here we are inside of the new Tiguan SE with around 52 cubic feet of space, Grigio and black leather interior. As you guys can see, the comfortable seat I'm sitting on is perforated, Grigio for the insert, which is gray, black on the outers with the white stitching, looking really, really good. And these are also heated seats. Now, take a look because we have the flat bottom steering wheel that we're used to here as well. But with that said, we have our same controls, right? You know, volume controls for the radio. You can change the tracks here. You know, you have your driver assistance controls. You have things like your hands-free controls or view, you know, where you can change things. But this time we do have the digital instrument cluster and it's fully width screen here that looks gorgeous. So when we change things now, it's going to be a little different, right? Because we press view. Well, actually, let me close the door up here for you guys so you guys can get the full view. So it's not it's not yelling at me there. So let's press view and change how it lays out. As you guys can see, we can change the same way we did before by pressing left and right, what's on the left-hand side of the cluster, and what's on the right-hand side by pressing right. And you guys can see we can change right over there, what's viewable. So it's really cool to see all of this stuff and just how you were to do it. No display, we could do average economy and do the economy there for fuel economy, but I can press view and change it again. So it just depends on how you guys want to see everything when it comes to this. And we can change the vibe in a really cool way. I'll show you in just a moment. Now, what you do want to focus on is the telescopic steering wheel, manual adjust, right? So you can move this in the right place. And this is a little bit more important this time around because you do also have your drive select here. All right, so let's talk about it. You change gears just like you would on the VW Buzz or the new ID4 models as well, where you put your foot on the brake and flip this here for the stock, and the stock will put you in the drive that way. You can go neutral that way, reverse that way. Reverse will bring up our backup camera on our new 12.9 inch screen, and then you guys will also see once we press P, we're putting it into park. And you guys will also see we do have on this side everything stacked up when it comes to our high beams and our washer nozzles in the rear and up front as well. So it's all stacked here because it used to be on this side, but now this is our gear selector. Now you guys will also see that we do have our light controls here when it comes to our lighting. All right, so you guys can do your low beams there. You guys also have a little extra storage right there as well for your insurance and registration. Now with this whole thing, we do have a little change up when it comes to the materials. So you have a nice look when it comes to aluminum finish going all the way across the dash. And then you guys will see a nice soft touch grigio right here on the dash here with stitching in white. Now that carries over into the door paneling here, where you guys will see we have a new redesigned door panel here with that nice insert for the bezel in black with that honeycomb look. You guys will also see a silver door handle here as well. Lock buttons are right up top, and then we come down and we have a big speaker grill right here, right underneath the door pull with the trunk release right there. And then we have the nice grigio soft touch when it comes to the door cards with white stitching, the armrest done in black with the white stitching, soft touch. And then you have your controls when it comes to your mirror, and you have your windows right there as well with extra storage down here and another speaker grill here. So looks really cool with this whole design. Going across, you guys will see the dash done in a soft touch with stitching all the way across. All right, and then we do have that honeycomb trim black insert right here in the dash with, again, that silver trim going from one side flowing to the next right into this side here as well, and the grigio insert when it comes to the dash there, soft touch with the white stitching. And then you guys do have your glove box here as well. So we'll get to that 12.9 inch screen in just a moment, because we do have our hazard buttons here right in between our HVAC vents. And then we do have our center console here, newly redesigned center console with our cup holders right on top here. We do have our storage right here. You can put your phone or the key fobs, as I like to put here. You guys will see the typical VW key fob, the premium one here. All right, gloss black with the chrome outers, VW logo there as well. Then you have your remote start, panic, lock, trunk release, and unlock there as well with a physical key button here, just in case key fob battery dies, you can get to a physical key. Now, here's the cool part. Here's a really cool part. We have a digital rotary dial. Now, you guys saw this when we did the first SEL video before this one, but this one's a little different on the SE model. So first, let's talk about engine start stop, because this is how you turn on the vehicle. Yep, right there. Your start stop button for the engine is right there. And then this is your electric parking brake right there, because keep in mind, we have our drive mode selectors here and park right here. So what do we do on this side with the new digital rotary dial? It has two functions, two main functions. One is the volume, as you guys can see, for the radio. Quick controls, I can turn up and down the volume. All right. The other one, to get to that, is going to be to press it in and select it. Now this sets up your vibe, your ambient lighting, and how this all turns out when it comes to the color selection. So pay attention to both screens when it comes to the infotainment and instrument cluster, because they will both change depending on which one I select. So you see, I'm on lounge, right? Okay. And then if I go to joy, I select that, right? All right. Maybe I go to energetic and select that. So it changes the color, changes the whole vibe and everything like that. It's screaming at me because the car's been on for a little while I'm doing this review. Let's go to minimal. All right. So you see it's blue. All right. Let's go to me, and that's for a custom setup here. All right. So you guys can do the whole vibe and the volume control with this digital rotary dial, which is really cool. In the SEL, you can also do the drive mode selectors like snow, off-road, you know, all that kind of stuff with the SEL model. But you can still use the digital rotary dial here, which is really cool. Down here, you guys will see, we do have where our wireless charging pad is. And then we have USB-C plugins when it comes to charging our phones, and extra storage down there as well. With the armrest here, white stitching, open that up, and we have some extra storage. Now, look up top, we do have our SOS button, and we have our dome lights there, as you guys can see, with our floodlights, settings, information, all that kind of stuff as well, with our visor up top, mirror, and light right there. Now, the 12.9 inch screen, you guys have seen this screen inside the VW Buzz, inside the new Golf. This is it when it comes to the new technology, when it comes to overall widgets, when it comes to the software that you can be provided inside these cars. This is so cool. All right. So we have widgets, hotkeys here. We have our navigation, which is huge on this screen. We don't have an activated phone, radio controls. You guys can do quick settings here as well. Go back to vehicle. You can add quick widgets here. So we have start, stop, and we can turn off our traction and everything here, but we can add more if we wanted to and put it all on the screen. You can really customize it exactly how you would want to. Now you do have down here as well your climate controls automatically. So they stick to this bar here. So if I press climate, you guys will see climate controls pop up here. So it's easy to get to. And then you go between smart there. You can do all kinds of things as well. Now you guys will also see we do have our heated seat controls here as well. All right. And then if I go down to this bar here, I have quick climate controls as well. So I can change them with this touch bar here. All right, dual zone as well with the volume knob right here as well. So I can do my radio volume right here. All right, so with that said, you guys will also see a button to turn off this screen if you want to do that. But they make it very simple, very easy for you when it comes to this whole setup. And again, it's very intuitive, very responsive. As you guys can see, the graphical user interface is gorgeous. You guys are gonna love this setup when it comes to the new infotainment. And when it comes to cargo in the new Tiguan, we're around 41 to 51 cubic feet of space. And as you guys can see, same Grigio and black leather interior. When it comes to inside, perforated leather, white stitching all throughout in the rear, just like up front. And we have plenty of knee wiggle room. And wow, we can sit back and relax back here. It's definitely comfortable. You guys will see we do have the nice floor mats here with the stitching there as well. We have on the backrest some extra storage there. Same on the passenger side as well. Now you do see our HVAC vents right here with extra storage and USB-C plugins there as well. And then you guys will see right here in the middle, we do have our cup holders into our armrest. We do have the beautiful door cards here done in Grigio with the soft touches. We have our nice black trim here in the inserts around the bezel with the silver door handle. And then we have the soft touches on the armrest with the white stitching there as well. This is a great spot to be inside the new Tiguan SE. So let's break down the sticker of the new 2025 Tiguan SE in Pyrite Silver metallic exterior with Grigio and black leatherette interior and an HP automatic front wheel drive setup, because we start life at $32,295. I told you really the two additional options with some maintenance things on here as well. And at $1,425 destination charge, we're looking at $34,826 out the door. Now, how do we get there? Well, keep in mind our Pyrite Silver metallic exterior is no charge when it comes to the paint, and the Grigio and black leatherette interior, no charge when it comes to the interior. The auto dimming review home link with the 4-year app subscription, that is $405, and our monster mat setup 4 with the heavy duty truck liner is $296. Now the VW prepaid scheduled maintenance contract, $295, and the first aid kit, $110. So really the first two are kind of like options because they're, you know, home link for your garage door opener and monster mats, but that basically gets on every model. Other than that, I mean, it's maintenance things and first aid. So really there are no additional options that add to the, you know, aesthetics and the technology of the vehicle here. So really this is a base Tiguan SE for the 2025 model year, and this is everything that we get standard, everything we saw here today when it comes to performance, exterior, the interior, safety and driver assistance, and the technology and convenience. Make sure you guys pause, zoom in, screenshot, or check the link in the description for Volkswagen brand's website link so you guys can get the full sticker breakdown of this 2025 Tiguan, like the warranty information at 4 years, 50,000 miles. But with that said, what do you guys think? So at $34,826, what are you guys feeling about our new Pyrite Silver SE when it comes to the Tiguan? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, well, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys check the links in the description for Volkswagen brand's website link. All right, check out their phone number. Let them know Ron's Rebates, Ron's Rides. You guys saw the video. They will give you $500 off your next Volkswagen. Now, make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.